Well guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel and a happy new year. And for once, I'm not dipping in seas or eating carrots. Again, remember, 3,000 subscribers. This one here is going to have to do a big challenge, so get those thinking caps on. And as promised, we thought we'd have a little bit of a bimble around Belfast city. Now, we got the bus up this morning and we came up from Cumber, so came past a couple of the old haunts whenever I was growing up, including my old school, Andrews Memorial, and the old house that I grew up in, which now looks like a bit of a jungle. Whoever's living in there clearly isn't a gardener. But it's some beautiful light actually driving up through. A little bit of a sneak peek of Samson or Goliath. I can never remember which one is which. The cranes that helped construct the Titanic. But we, in Belfast for the day. This one here is probably going to be in and out of the vlog because, of course, she wants to go shopping.
Yes, it's very cold today and I was alone in the van last night. And I had my pyjamas, fluffy pyjamas, my big fluffy hoodie with hood up, my duvet and 2 rugs. And I could see my breath. It was freezing. So it's warmed up very slightly now, but it's still pretty cold.
See what happens if I'm not in there? We've got heating, you know, you could have turned it on.
I know, but... And then I overslept, so I had to be rushed to get ready.
But yeah, we're about to go and grab a coffee, and we're going to go and have a coffee in St. George's Market, which means that we're going to have to stop this one here. Oh, pardon me.
Train's not happy with that.
Stop this one here from wolfing down a big sausage.
I'm not promising anything. I only had time for 2 rounds of toast.
Let's go get coffee. Hey you, no dancing on this channel.
I know, I forgot, sorry. Actually, a lot of the stores aren't here. I guess some people think it's not worth opening up maybe till next week.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it so empty.
It is actually really, really empty. It's quite a nice time to come and see it.
It is. I mean, when I was here in December with my friend, you couldn't move. You literally couldn't move.
Yeah. Right, let's go for a wander.
There's lots of food stalls.
I can smell sausages.
Oh, heck. I absolutely hate olives. So
olives need to be part of her challenge. New Year's resolution was to be more healthy, and stalls like this do not help that cause. Traditional Ulster fry up, £7.50. That looks very tasty indeed. That's a new one on me. Irish potato bread fries.
I'd seen this before Christmas. Isn't that nice?
Everyone say no. Irish potato bread fries. Potato bread fries? Potato bread fries. Too scared to trust you and jump down. No room in the van for that kind of clobber. There's carrots everywhere. Oh my lordy. 29 years I've been the same. So we're actually going to be good. And we're going to exit the market and go and get a coffee in Greg's.
It's so expensive in here.
We did our monthly budget, in fact our yearly budget roundup yesterday.
It's shaking us up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Too many, even though we are still having a coffee out. I think if we are going to have a coffee out, it's maybe worthwhile going somewhere cheaper. So we're going to exit the market and go get a coffee.
Just for an example, just a single bacon bap, £7 here.
I thought you were about to say a sexy bap.
Well, it might be sexy, but it would need to actually be doing a dance as well for £7.
Chance it. I'd pay £7 for a sexy dancey bap. And we've lost it already. Right, coffee time. But how long can I keep up the pace? To fool myself, I don't need grace. Will you be there to catch my fall? Need to be sure you'll hear my call. Darkness around me and I don't know why it's so hard to let go.
So I'm heading up to the viewing gallery at the Victoria Centre. Nigel doesn't like heights, so I'm going up on my own. Hopefully show you a bit of a view of the city. It's actually not as high as you think. When you're actually down in the Victoria Square, it's actually a lot lower looking. It's a gorgeous day today. Now, I would point out some sites, but I don't actually know what some of the things are, even though I've lived over here for, 9 years now. But you can see the cranes, the Harland and Wolff cranes in the distance. And over that way, I think it's the Titanic Museum, which is really worth going to if you ever come to Belfast. I've been twice. It's really, really good. So it's a bit bright over here with the sun, but I'll take you all the way around. Not so much interesting stuff on this side. So you've got the bank buildings, Crumlin Road Courthouse. Oh, and the clock over there apparently is the Albert Memorial Clock. So there you go. You know what, if you think about coming to Belfast for a weekend, it's actually a really nice city to spend a couple of days. You know, it's small enough to be able to walk around, there's lots to see, and the people are lovely. It's definitely worth a visit if you've not been before. Although don't expect it to be cheap. It used to be, it's not anymore. It's one of the priciest parts of the UK now. So I can't remember what level I was on with Nigel. So I'm going to guess. It's really nice actually. Some people have just come up and seen the view and gone, oh wow. So yeah, it's really good, really good. Right, I'll let you see on the way down. I would say if you're afraid of heights, you'd be fine actually. It's really not that bad. You've got such a big walkway up there and everything. Yeah, I think I've gone to the wrong level. Oops. Oh no, hang on. I did get it right.
I'd rather eat a carrot. Now it's a little bit early for any party shenanigans, but we're now in kind of the Cathedral Quarter, and this is where a lot of the little traditional Irish bars are. Oh, Nicola's pointing at something. Look at that there.
1759. So that must be because it's the
oldest bar in Belfast, apparently. I always thought it was the Crown. Might still be the Crown, I'm not sure, but I think it's actually this place here. We went to come in here a few weeks ago, and it was completely wall-to-wall mobbed. Just down here, actually. We'll go down and take a wee gander. It's down here, isn't it, somewhere?
No, it's here, isn't it?
Oh, just walking right past it. So,
in fact, look, it's got a big white thing on the wall.
There you go. But yeah, if you're ever in Belfast, this looks like a great place to while away a couple of hours. Lovely open fire, lovely smell of old kind of wood burning. Really, really good place to have a pint of Guinness. Maybe St. Patrick's Day, but more on that later. So again, very popular of a weekend. Maybe not this weekend being the first weekend in January, or maybe people will just come out and just forget about all the money they spent at Christmas. But yeah, loads of little sort of side streets, loads of little sort of bars to come and while away a couple of hours. And in fact, my favourite would be a sort of an afternoon, a Saturday afternoon, because a lot of the bars do actually play traditional Irish music as well.
I want to go here.
Nicola wants to go to the Beanbag Cinema. Yeah, it is only 10 past 11, so nowhere's open.
Oh, we should have come later, and then we might have had to sample something just to show you what it's like to get a drink here. Glory Hole Bar.
Well, there you go. To be honest, I'm probably the world's worst Belfast tour guide, because this is all kind of new to us as well. But yeah, if you are in Belfast, set aside an afternoon where you've done all of the other sites and you're able to spend a good couple of hours doing a little bit of a pub crawl. Just be aware that a lot of them they're quite small, quite intimate, and so they do get very, very busy.
And try not to wreck the pub sign outdoors when you're trying to get in. Some of them have CCTV, and if they see you barrel into the sign, they don't want to let you in.
I know, and we almost didn't get in because of this one.
To be fair, I slipped on their mat as I was reaching for the doorbell, because sometimes you have to ring, and in doing so nearly took out Nigel with the sign.
Yeah, luckily we weren't recording that. But I think I said in one of my previous Belfast videos that obviously Belfast was we're very famous for a lot of its political murals. Still a few of those kicking around Belfast, but a lot of the murals now have been replaced with more kind of artistic ones, more ones that tell the story of the poetry and the artwork and the obviously slaying of a goat.
Oh, I thought it was a deer.
Well, slaying of a deer, goat. It probably means something. Again,
Weird one there as well.
me?
Oh, there's a black cat. Look at the black cat.
Now I'm going to show you a black cat.
Yeah, some of the artwork's really odd. I obviously can't appreciate it.
She says about my photography as well, so don't worry.
I am not very culture friendly, I guess. Would that be right?
Common as muck.
Yeah, basically.
What a street name. Imagine having that as your address. Number 14, Half Bap Lane. And then, of course, down here is actually one of the very popular little sort of side streets in Belfast. Keep getting waved at. Hello, up there. That was quite funny. The guy the guy who was whistling, I think he was trying to whistle his mate to get us to go on a walking tour. And he went, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Belfast." I was like, "Oh." Sorry, mate. So again, a very, very popular street here in Belfast. And then, of course, in here is the Duke of York. Again, it is a bit of a shame that nowhere's open, because in here, I'll put a picture up, kind of stock picture. It's all lovely sort of brasswork and stuff. Again, a really nice place to grab a Guinness.
Is it bad form to knock on the door asking to be let in?
Yeah.
Of a pub?
To be honest, I think they open at 11:30, so maybe not a lot of people know this.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm not sure that's true. I'm pretty sure they had a smaller gig down in Bangor somewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know the way people do that, they put signs up and people just believe it, so.
Well, they're recording studios.
Yeah.
Wow, do you know what? I can't believe I've been here 9 years and I just do not know anything.
I've been here 21. Slightly longer than 21. Nicola actually went on a music tour.
Yeah, traditional music. It was 2.5 hours and you go around with two musicians. You do two pubs?
I wasn't there.
Two pubs. And they play some sessions. They tell you about the history of traditional music, and also they get a dancer into Irish music dancer, river dancer person, you know, with the feet. And
this is why we don't run tours. Come on our tour and see the river dancer person with feet.
And you get to do a little, if you want to, you can get up and dance as well. And I tell you what, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And it was £20 each, that was all. So worth it, yeah. And in fact, I'd go again and take Nigel this time.
Diddly aye.
You don't get any drinks or anything included, by the way. That's just to go with the musicians, but it's still worth it.
Diddly boo. But yeah, if you are in Belfast, if you're coming to this area, set aside a couple of days, because one of the days you'll be able to go out and do the sort of traditional sites, but then one of the days, come and do the walking tours, come and do the Guinness drinking. Stunning.
And I actually mentioned when I was up the Dome, which you won't have known, to go to the Titanic Museum.
Yes, Titanic Museum as well.
Yeah.
I know I'll meet you down the line. You'll ask why I wasted my time, and I'll say I didn't know better.
So when we first started coming to Northern Ireland, when I first started coming with Nigel, I remember being, I don't know if it was your mum's or your granny's day. Granny's. And he said, go and wash your hands in the jaw box. And I'm like, the what now? The jaw box is the sink.
It's where you wash your jaws.
Well, it kind of makes sense now, but when you're just randomly told that, you're kind of like, you've gone mad. Oh, the doors are opening.
First in.
Truth is, I was weak and scared, afraid of the blame.
I had to laugh there. There was three guys that sounded Scottish, came walking up, and heard one of them saying, my God, this street looks massive on TikTok. Never meet your heroes. Well guys, we've been enjoying our little romp around Belfast, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it too. Enjoying it so much that it turns out probably have enough footage for 2 vlogs. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it here just before we go and get this one fed, and a very nice tasty food it was too. And then we will catch up next week on Sunday again, where we complete our little bimbles around Belfast. But we've really enjoyed sort of reacquainting ourselves with Belfast. It's been really, really good, but we probably needed to have done it more while we lived in Portrush.
It's like everything, you always think, oh, we should have done that. When it's the same in Cambridge, we never used to go down to London. Now I'm like, why didn't we go down to London more? It's because we're lazy.
London's probably cheaper than Belfast these days as
That's very
well.
true.
Anyway, guys, well, once again, and yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty frosty morning. But once again, thanks a lot for following along. And until next time, once again, in the big smoke of Belfast, take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, I had a different wave there. I had a different wave, look. Which is better, that or that? They're both really bad. Maybe I should just say bye. Bye.
Bye.